I'm not dead. Yeah, and that took me like 50 minutes to think of. After months of absence, how should a person actually start this video? That is the question. So let's just do this. Hi, my name is Alex and nice to see you again. So, where was this guy? Why he just disappeared from the face of the earth? If you believe me, I didn't check on this channel for about like as long as I was absent, like 5-6 months. So just the other day, Crime Reel sent me a private message saying I took a screenshot of some of your comments, and then I logged in again and I saw a lot of you guys asking where I was. And since I was not there since the surgery, I didn't post anything. So the main thing, where should I start? That is the question. So first of all, you guys can maybe notice that a background is a little bit different because I'm not in my usual behind the desk kind of detective mode studio. I relocated from the bedroom and now in my living room. So the crime board stayed over there because I have a little bit more space here and I feel like more comfortable talking. I can actually sit in a chair for a change. Over there, I was always like this. The other thing you might have noticed is maybe, just maybe, the quality of this video. So I think no, it is so. So it's the first time in my life ever that I'm uploading a 4K video on YouTube, and maybe, just as I said before, you noticed the difference in coloring and all other things besides everything else, because I think the last time we spoke, I told you that I'm gonna, like take some time, learn how the lighting works, how the camera works and everything. And I think I'm doing pretty decently so far. So let me know, is this like improvement? Can you like notice that? Because I think actually that I look a little bit more prettier here when I film in 4K, but that just might be me. So the first thing, let's just get this over with, is the surgery thing. So I was forced to do something. I really don't want to talk about what was it because I don't want to bother you with my personal things. Anyway, as I expected, because I'm a very unlucky kind of guy, there were some complications, and now it should be in order. At least I hope. I'm feeling good. I don't have any trouble as I used to have. But yeah, let's just see. The main thing is that I'm pretty much alive and I'm moving. I'm training. I got back into the gym like 1 month ago, and it's going pretty tough. It's heavy. Yeah, it's an interesting thing about training. You can train, like I trained for 16 years and I didn't train like 3 months. I mean, obviously it's still there, but when you have to go back, it sucks. What can I say? It just sucks. The second thing is that I have some really important news. I mean, that occurred in my life. And was that the reason I disappeared for a certain amount of time? Actually, no. Because after I made my documentary, and I hope you guys, you all seen it, at least the vast majority, you also know what happened after I released it. Just a couple of like weeks later, Miloš Lazovic, who was in the documentary, he sadly passed away. So at the age of 41, and yeah, it was a very emotional moment for me, and I don't know, I was just completely empty and destroyed. I was already like drained because I worked on the project for like 6 months all by myself. And when I finally did it, when I finally finished it, that happened. And I don't know, I just didn't feel the need and didn't have the strength to deal with such topics for a certain amount of time, because I just couldn't do it. So I decided to take the time off from all the crime things, because certainly it's not everything like flowers and rainbows and ponies and things. So it's pretty delicate topics we discuss here, and I said it several times, I'm not gonna like force myself and do anything just for the sake of it, like I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself that I'm not doing this for any kind of money, and all guys saw how much I actually earned from this whole YouTube thing. But yeah, I mean, some people heavily depend on it, the people that actually live from YouTube Cash. But at the same time, I don't know, I just got sick of getting into the YouTube and seeing all kind of clickbait shit. I just can't deal with it, Like, I understand that the things change and you have to attract people, but the creators, the crime creators, at least like majority of them, who I know for a fact only do this because of the cash, they don't think about anything. They just don't put everything possible in the title and on the thumbnail, and it's so disrespectful towards the victims that I don't know, man. I completely like lost the passion to actually do something, because I know how much time I put in, and then some crap channel comes and puts some clickbait shit and gets tons of views. Don't let me mistaken, I'm not like jealous or anything. I'm very fulfilled with my life, because my life doesn't resolve and revolve around YouTube. But I just don't like seeing that. That's basically cashing in on somebody else's misery. I mean, you can tell somebody's story in a respectful way, and in that kind of way to give some kind of tribute and the memory on that person. But if you put like, oh Jesus Christ, he chopped his head and then played football with it, it's all clear. I mean, you're not doing this because you wanna help somebody or I don't know what, but this. So yeah, I mean, I have a tremendous problem with that, but what can you do? I mean, every man has the right to present a content in which light they want. But yeah, I'm just saying I'm not gonna change myself, and I'm not gonna like step on my principles just for a couple of bucks. So that was the one of the reasons why I like prolonged my break and didn't feel the need to record something, feel something, and put a time into it. And the other thing is that my personal life and my personal job, the job which actually brings me money, got so like loaded, and I was so preoccupied that I literally, even if I wanted, even if I had the wish to do it, I just didn't have the time. Because yeah, a lot of things as the consequences of speaking German the whole day. A lot of things occurred at my job, and only for the better, because I know how hard I worked, and everything that's happened in the last like half a year, I earned it. So I want to proudly announce that I am now, I'm not gonna say like a head boss, but I became a partner. So I'm not just an ordinary worker, but I opened a company with my boss. It's a separate company for, here it goes, video production. And that is like the dream coming true. Because a couple of years ago, who could have imagined that I'm gonna come here in Germany, I'm gonna start delivering miserable packages on the rain the whole day, and a couple of like months, years later, I'm gonna have my own company. But yeah, we open a company. We're just dealing with the papers now. I'm waiting for my website to be done, and I'm gonna print my, like business cards and everything. And yeah, then I'm gonna do that. I'm still gonna work my job, like, but only part time, like in the physiotherapy. And the rest of the time, I'm gonna manage my company with my partner. So yeah, that maybe leaves a possibility. I'm not gonna promise anything, but next year maybe that I'm gonna try slowly getting back to all this, because I have to resolve a lot of things around the let's call it startup. No, it's not good. Again, I have to resolve a lot of things surrounding new business. So I have to print a lot of content. I have to like manage my website. I have to find contacts, reach to like hundreds of people. And yeah, it's a pretty time consuming task. It's pretty demanding. But yeah, when I settle all that in, when I have my time scheduled, let's just say so, because right now I'm like working off the charts. The only thing that is going like in its natural flow is my sleep, because I have to have 7 hours at least of sleep, and then I'm good to go. So I don't have any specific like working hours. So sometimes I end up working like, I don't know, 16 hours a day. I'm just sitting behind here and dealing with all the things I have to do. But yeah, when you do something you love, then you don't have to work a day in your life, basically. I mean, that's the saying, and I can confirm that is actually the truth. Now, one of the main reasons why I wanted to make this video is to announce all this, to give you guys updates, and to actually thank you for all your concerns and comments and messages and whatnot, because it made me realize that although I have only like, I don't know, like 2000 and something subscribers, and I said this multiple times, I said it, I rather have like 10 people on this channel that I know that that are my real supporters and good people, because there is very high likelihood that we're not gonna meet each other in this life, like personally ever. But I just can sometimes you just can feel when the person has good intentions, and I know that a lot of people that follow me are really good people, and that is something that always gave me a certain amount of joy. And yeah, I mean, I honestly cannot like recall if I ever saw somebody like, speaking from creator's point of view, that creator actually congratulated birthdays like I did. So, but that's just only because we have so super close kind of family connection here. I repeat, even though we never met in this life. So thank you very much for like showing interest in my condition, in my health, and where was I actually this whole time. Yeah, I'm, like I said, I'm pretty grateful that I have such a loyal fan base. I mean, it's just like stupid word calling you guys fans or something. I don't like that, but yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, like always, sometimes I cannot like express myself fully, but I know that you learn a lot about my personality, and I know exactly that you know what I mean when I say something. So the thing I wanted to show you guys is how much actually I progressed. So I made it is a commercial. So I made a commercial for, guys maybe heard of it. It's an Italian brand for wristwatch called Sergio Tacchini. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this correctly. I mean, I made it just more for myself as like my portfolio, so I can upload it on my website when it's done. But I wanted to play it for you guys just so you can see and maybe write in the comments, what do you think? I mean, does it look good? I mean, I think it looks really, really like professional and clean. But maybe is it a little bit long because it's a watch commercial, should like take some 30 seconds or so, but you be the judge. It goes in 3, 2, 1. So, am I like qualified to have a company or what? And the funny thing is about this whole project that I filmed I filmed the whole thing right over there on my small table. So I had a couple of flights and I had to improvise with like shoelaces to hang the watch and then spin it. I actually took a bucket of water, then fill it with water, and took like a black t-shirt, submerged it under, put the watch on top of it so it looks like the watch is like sliding on the water. Tossed some water from above so it looks like it's raining, so it can show that the watch is waterproof or something, but I don't want to bother with technical details. The main thing is that I made it for about 4 days, and it was like really, really difficult to make because you have to pay attention to a lot of details. But ultimately, I think it turned out pretty well. So yeah, give me guys your honest opinion. And I think that I said all what I wanted to say. So the main goal was just to upload a video because I remember that I said when I posted that image from the hospital that I'm gonna swing by in one casual video to talk to you guys a little bit to see what's going on and to inform you about some things. But yeah, it took it took longer than I expected, but yeah, I'm here. And yeah, it's good. It's kind of good to be back, although I forgot how should I behave or talk to the camera. Because yeah, when you don't do things, you get rusty, like everything in life. So thank you guys a lot from the bottom of my heart one more time for all of your wishes, comments, and questions. And I hope that I like cleared the air a little bit with this video, and now you understand why I was absent for a decent amount of time. And as discussed, I'm not going to promise anything, but I'm hoping that I'm going to be back like next year, maybe. So we'll see. I'm not going to keep you in the dark. I'm going to swing by here and there on community tab to see what's going on, what's happening. But yeah, nice talking to you, and as I always say, stay safe, and I'll see you in the new one.